Folks, we're here at the Australian Lure and Fly Expo. We've had a stall here and I've released some of my new stuff that's coming to you guys over the next few weeks, but I'm going to take you around and have a look at all the good stuff that's been on offer here. So if you've missed it, you get a little sneak peek at what's here. And it's on every year, so you're going to have to come next year if you miss this. Let's go and see what's on offer. All right next door, Pristine Lures. Let's have a look at this. Best in show, the best display. Take a look at what he's been up to. These are his new frogs that he's just released. The Choker Croaker, that's his new frog and it's up in here. It's swimming through here somewhere. There it goes. Take a look, he's got a whole range of plastics. All this stuff and a heap of divers. The finish that he's got on these, some of the stencils that he runs, they are just as good as anything you'll see. Beautiful range of lures in here. A whole heap of stuff. Everything from offshore, big barra baits. That's it there. I did a review on some of Adam's PT75s chasing flathead. They smashed the flatties. He's got some stuff that are fantastic for barra, bigger plastics and things like that, diving lures. He's won some awards. They got best presented in the show, so the best stand. He's also got a couple of other things. Take a look at these. Have a look at this thing. Best biblist, best offshore. Adam's up from Bundaberg. And mate, some of this gear that he's got, you've got to follow him on Facebook. I said it last year, but the gear again this year's got even better. Let's have a look at some of the best in show, some of the award winners and some of the entrants. What do you got there? Mate, I'd love to have a look at that. That's Chris from Fuglyey
Epic, mate.
He's got some of the coolest designs ever, eh?
Doesn't get much better.
My favourite section, folks, is the collector's area. You can buy, swap and sell your lures here, and there's also a whole heap of like long time collector's stuff that you cannot see anywhere else in the country apart from here, and they all converge at the Lure and Fly Expo. One-off items, collectibles. It's just incredible. I'm here, it's the last hour. I've been running my store all weekend. It's been really busy, so I haven't had the chance to get around, but yeah, there's people are packing up, but I'm gonna try and show you what I've got anyway. How are you, mate? Can I just film a few of your creations this year? I'd love to share some of it. Some of it's my favourite stuff is some of your stuff, mate, to be honest. It's so beautiful what you've done with these finishes. This is Jlurz. You've got some new stuff this year, hey?
Yeah, well,
you said you had have you got any of these stick baits left that you've built?
this is the only ones
Wow, okay. Big Y through stick baits. Wow. Oh, so, yeah, big swivel assisted underneath, eh? Geez, that's a big, strong construction.
Yeah, 200-pound crane swivels through there and 1.6 stainless wire.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how does that sit in the water when you're retrieving it? Has it got a balance to it that sits in the water?
With the header under the water, it sits out like that.
Yeah, great.
And
Brilliant.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
You can walk the dog really easy, or low stick it and it'll splash
Yeah.
through the water.
Beautiful.
So, yeah.
Thanks a lot, mate.
Thanks, John.
Geez, there's some beautiful work here.
Thank you.
Have you had a good show? Plenty of interest?
Yeah, I loved it. But I've been doing it ever
Okay.
since Lure Expo.
It started. Right, so you've been here since the very start, eh?
I've been doing it since the very start.
Wow. Beautiful. Take a look at these border bomber lures. Some great stuff for cod. Big old spinner baits, big tails. Everyone's sort of packing up and getting out of here. There you go, that's border bombers.
We've got some glide baits,
Right.
real natural profile.
Wow.
And we've got some big surface lures as well. So.
Big glide baits. Sorry to get you unpacking.
You're right, John.
It's always the way, mate, when I come here. I've got a stall here at the moment, so
I popped over yesterday, but
Right.
there's too many kids getting in your road.
Yeah.
A bashful.
wow. That's as good as it gets. Get
So
that
this one, the ornamental piece in 2022. Oh yeah, we've got big cod walkers. There's the Glen Lyon trophy, the Jace one that I made.
Ah, right, I did see that. I saw a post about that. That's incredible, fellas. Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, so these are all of our stuff that we prototyping down in Ashford at the moment.
Wow, geez, they're strong construction, eh?
Yeah, all good BKK ×3 and ×3 hooks.
Yep.
Them ones? Yeah,
times
times 4.
×4. And then
Yeah.
got the smaller ones as well.
Right.
We sold the last buddy lure for you, sorry mate. Sold a little pink one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wicked. Do people just direct message it through Facebook? That's how they can
Yeah,
get it.
it's all Uncle Joe's. He's only been, this is
Sweet.
his first year selling lures. Yeah.
All right, boys. I'll let you keep packing up. Sorry to interrupt. I got to bring you to have a quick look at Joey's stuff. They're packing up. I'm so late, but I'm going to try and steal him just for a second. Let's have a look, hey? Can I just do a quick run through and see what Joey's got? I know it's nearly all gone. Yeah. Is that okay?
Yeah. Do you want me to get it back down?
Nah, it's all right. If that's all right, I'll just...
Yeah.
That's from Jollop this year. Well, he's had them last year, didn't he? The ones that I wanted to check out, these are Jollop's new ones. He's got a little fizzer there, these little prawn fizzers. And, oh, there is one more sitting here. This is the thing that I wanted to come and see this year. It's a little prawn fizzer. Have a look at that. There you go. There's a little fizzer on the back, and that's a beautiful prawn shape. Look at the profile on that. That's from Jollop Lures. Finish is as good as it gets. There they are there. Whole range of colours. He's got all his juice stuff as well. Joey, you won an award this year, mate.
Yeah, mate. I'd love to show you the lure, but we sold them all.
So can you get them online next few weeks, or?
Yeah, mate. Everything that's left here that we're packing up now will be available probably in the next week over on our website, joltlures.com.
Gold. Thanks, mate.
And don't forget all of our run-of-the-mill models, all the normal run-of-the-mill colours. We've got 19 stockists Australia-wide now.
Yeah. I've seen them in stores now.
Pretty well available all year round, mate.
Beautiful. Yeah. Thanks, mate.
Thanks, Johnny.
All right.
Paddle now spinning. I'll tell you a bit about it first if you like.
Yeah, give us a look, Maury.
Now, what it is, a lot of these lures like this with tails have a tail mounted low, and you cast out to get things tangled up. All mine have the tail mounted high, so when you cast, the tail goes there.
Yep.
Lands in the water, excellent retrieve every time, no problem. Now the hooks are painted pink because the mouse swims through the water, these little legs out of that. That's what the hooks are like. That's why they're pink. Bass, rainbow trout, all that sort of, you know. Anything that eats a mouse, they've been working really well. There's a weight underneath here, so they sit deep in the water. Run the unique little paddle bib.
Beautiful, mate. Something new from Maury Kneebone Lures. Well, I'll let you keep packing up, Maury. It's always good to see you.
Excellent.
Love it. Beautiful, mate.
Excellent, thanks, John.
Nice to see you again.
Take it easy, man.
Good to see you, mate.
No worries, same here. See you, mate.
Folks, Walkabout Lures, they were here last year. I think it was their first year. He comes down from, I think, North Queensland, Townsville. Have a look at the construction of some of these big baits. How are you, mate? I've caught you while you're packing up.
No, you're right. How you been?
Good, good. You?
Yeah, good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can I have a quick look through while you're packing up?
Yeah, go for it.
What have you been selling a lot of this year?
Cuban was always so
Right.
We just revamped our model.
Wow. Yep.
Give it a bit more action.
We've been chasing Joules.
Yeah.
And he wanted to try one, so we're going to give it a swim in the next few weeks.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
How's it been going for you?
Good, mate. Good. We've caught a few beautiful big Jew over the last couple of months.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Beautiful big bodies, eh?
Yeah, I've reduced them down. I still make. I make for a mate of mine down in Yamba the mini Jew.
Yep.
So mine's
Right.
a little bit thinner in the body and that, but I make them for him, and that's him there.
Yeah. Right.
Even up in Weeper and stuff. That's big like Jew in Weeper now.
Right. Are these available like on a website or through Facebook?
These
or?
ones.
But yours?
Oh, my one. Yeah, we got
Yeah.
our
All right.
Facebook page and
Facebook page.
and website,
Okay.
Shopify site, all that. Yeah.
Walkabout products. That's great. Thanks, mate.
No, thanks.
I'll let you keep packing up. How are you, mate? Have you won an award last night?
Yeah.
Best weight bait. Where are you from, mate?
Lismore.
Right, yeah. And so are these like a bass, yellow belly, cod lure? Yeah.
Yeah. A few barrel lures.
And can people buy your lures online, like by contacting you online, or how do you sell?
Send me a message and
Yep.
see what I've got.
I try to get around and just capture a few, creators, lure makers each year from the show. Nice, mate. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
All the best, Dave.
Yeah,
I'll see you next time, mate.
Take care.
Just around past that next lane here, past Kesses.
All right.
Yeah.
Can I film it and put it on a little highlights reel? Thanks. All right, folks. Lure making royalty in this country. Let's have a look. They are packing up. But Paul Nella Lures, they're down here. There's one here that I want to get my hands on. It's a gar. It's a big swim bait. Take a look at this.
Maybe not.
How you going?
Yeah, I'm good. What about you?
Yeah, good. Can I film a couple of these just for like a highlights reel of the show?
Yeah, go
Is that all right?
You can also
Have a look at that.
follow the lure nut that keeps collecting lures.
Right.
This little one here.
Ah.
Off you go.
Look at the size of that.
Okay.
Is that a big Murray cod?
Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah. Wow.
How's your show been?
It's been great. We've been just over there.
I know.
Yeah.
We just don't get out much.
We've been stuck, haven't we?
It's a standard.
Wow. Wow, that's amazing.
Oh yeah, do the garfish.
Yeah, I've been following Paul's build of that.
It's a torturous thing.
Oh, what a build.
Don't even go there. It's not even fun. That was one that actually almost brought us unstuck verbally.
Wow. Is that different this year to have the jointed
Yes, that's
shrimp?
the first time we've ever done like in the small destructors in a two-piecey thing.
Wow.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It just has a head bobble.
Yeah. Two sizes, eh?
Yep.
So what's that? Is that like a 90 or?
Yeah, 100.
Right, 100.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Thanks a lot. And
okay.
it's all online. Can you buy it online through? Thanks.
Yeah, it has his Facebook stuff.
Yeah.
But also, we do have an online store.
Australian
but it's
Lure
not
Shop.
that one. It's under
Facebook
Nella
page?
Lures.
Yeah,
No,
sweet.
there's an online store.
Oh,
It's
okay.
under NellaLures.com.
Sweet. All right, I'll put that in the video instead. Yeah. Thank you.
That's all right. No, thanks. So how's your little following collection going?
Yeah, good.
Good?
Yeah. Everything's going pretty well. I like to fish with my son and my family a lot at the moment.
Yeah.
That sort of takes precedence a bit
Well,
to
it's
me
good.
going
You
out.
gotta do both.
Yeah.
Otherwise it becomes too much of a job, doesn't it?
Yeah. No, I've got the balance going pretty well, I reckon. Yeah. That's what Jai bought. I'm going to throw that around for a Dewey. Big flatty or a Dewey.
Next year,
Yeah.
somewhere along the line, you have to, in your lure box thing, do a quiet women behind the scenes in lure making.
I'll do that.
There's heaps of them.
Okay.
Including me.
Yeah.
But there's heaps of
That'd be fantastic to do it.
different angles,
Yeah.
and also it's something that a lot of us work on quietly. As if you're in the fishing industry, you don't have to wear a t-shirt like that if you're female, and you don't have to look like a bloke.
Yeah. I love it. I've just put my wife in a hoodie that she put on, and she's like, I'm not wearing that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But just
Yeah.
don't make up.
Yeah. Oh no, mate. That my thing would fall over without Lauren in there.
I know.
I have no idea of stock.
No.
I just stand there and
Yep,
talk, and she
that's it.
just constantly fixes all the problems.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
So, but more importantly,
I would
we
love
have
to do that.
We have
Yeah.
to do a promotion right across different angles.
Yeah.
Just because you're in the fishing industry, you don't have to behave like a bloke.
Yeah.
And you don't have to wear a bikini top either.
Yeah. Mate, I definitely would be in for that. Because I've got a daughter.
Give me a yell.
Thank you. Through Paul. If that's a contact through there. Yeah.
Just the email address.
Yeah. Where are you guys down near Grafton?
Northern, we're Golmerad, so it's McLean, Broomshead, and we're in the middle. We're just
Sweet.
on a rural property.
Yeah.
rural acreage.
We go down and stay at Sandon for 4 or 5 days at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we live there.
Yeah, right.
It's a beautiful
I'm going to keep
spot.
that in mind for sure.
But yeah, I'm I'm free for verbal.
Beautiful. Yeah, like a little podcast or something.
I could do that.
Gold. We're on.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be in this for a long time. I'm John.
Cheryl.
Cheryl. All right. Thanks, Cheryl.
I've done lures, retail, lures.
Right.
So I've done all angles of this industry.
Yeah.
From quiet, not always quiet,
Yeah.
but from behind. But I've never dressed like a bloke.
Yeah.
But lots of the young ones come through, they either think they have to
Feel
do the
pressure.
bikini top
Yeah.
to do that soft porn look,
Yeah.
or they have to wear the t-shirt with the brand on.
I don't want my daughter doing that. I don't want my wife doing that. I said that I'm going to be in this forever, but if my wife doesn't want me to be, I'm
You're
out.
out.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. No, and it's true. It's something that we have to. And we've got a lot of young women coming through to buy our lures,
Yeah.
and it's really, really important that we know that they're comfortable
Yeah.
being themselves
Yeah.
and fishing.
Yeah.
That you don't have to have a stereotype look.
Right. Got ya.
You know, if you want to wear high heel shoes and fish, go right ahead.
Yeah. Do whatever it is, but don't feel you have to
If
be.
you want to reverse that boat down the boat ramp,
Yeah.
go for it. But if you choose not to, don't
Yeah.
have to. You know
That's
what
a
I mean?
really important. Would I be able to, if this audio comes out okay, just our conversation,
yeah,
could I use that?
okay. Yeah.
I haven't planned on it.
No, cut it and whatever.
But
yeah.
if that comes out, because I could bring that in, like I said, I've got a little 8-year-old girl and my wife, and if they're happy, I'm in. But if they're not, I'm out.
That's it.
Thank you very much, Cheryl.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
I like
we'll
to
keep in
put
touch.
A spin on different attitudes for people.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
job in life.
Yeah, beautiful. You're right on it. You've nailed that, and that's why I said if I can. There's a lot of audio that's crackling. I've got a
Yeah.
mic on here, but
Yeah.
if that audio works,
Yeah.
that'd be
Go for
really good. Paul, thanks a lot, mate. I've just had a
no
good chat to
worries,
Cheryl.
yeah.
I've caught as much as I can on camera.
Good stuff. Thanks for that.
She's given me some advice. I've got two women, my wife and my little girl.
Yeah.
She's given me some great advice on how to stay in it.
I hope she gives me that advice.
I have been to
She said, "Don't laugh about his gar build because it's been the bane, the bane of me."
Oh, Christ. No.
It was a bit precious, yeah.
There's 29 parts. I should x-ray, mate. There's
Oh my
29
God.
parts in that lure. And people
Wow.
go, no, there's not. And they go, yeah, I'll count them out for you.
Yeah.
There's 4 bits of lead in there. There's so many things going on. You've got to glue them in sections and leave them because you've got to drill into where that glue was the last. Oh, I don't know what I was thinking.
Epic.
Did you get enough of those
the good-
earlier?
You know the good
Did
thing
you
about
get some of
gar?
them?
When you go back and build something like that, it's a snack. Eh? It's just like, yeah.
Gold.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
All right, mate.
No worries.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll catch you. Yeah, it's been great. Yeah, I'm always happy. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cheers. Folks, I want to show you what Steve Morgan's been here for. He's selling these buck and bass jackets, which for me, I've started fishing at night. You might have seen a couple of those night sessions that we've been doing, chasing big fish, and it's in some horrendous conditions. Some of my favourite conditions are the worst to stand around in, and shivering at night just doesn't work. So I want to take you over, have a look at this. This is the best there is. I've had my eye on your buck and bass stuff.
Yeah, do you want a rundown?
Yeah, can you give us a little rundown? Because I've been starting to fish a lot at night and in some really bad conditions.
And you don't want to go home because you're shivering and cold.
Yeah, so what's it all about?
So,
This is the best that there is, best in the business.
and I've had all sorts of suits over the years. I've come from Sims, actually. I had
Right.
2 Sims suits. One of them was a $2,000 suit. The technology behind it is called, when they rate the fabrics that you make your raincoat out of, there's a thing called a water column rating.
Okay.
Right? And so what they do is they get this like 1-inch tube, and if you put this 1-inch tube on this material, how much water can you pour in that tube until this starts to water through?
Right.
So cotton, it would be
Yeah.
1 centimetre, it would all be wet.
Yep.
And then Gore-Tex is about 20,000 inches of water, and then that starts passing through.
Right.
Fully waterproof, like 100% of the time for forever, is 40,000, called a water column rating of 40,000. Motorcycle jackets rate it the same way.
Right.
This is a water column rating of 47,000 in these. So the material itself is never going to leak. It's just, is the garment well enough constructed so that the seals aren't going to leak? Is it designed
Okay.
well enough so that the water's not going to run up your arm when you're fishing and stuff like that?
Okay.
Vortex is a Teflon layer, and it's got holes in it that are small enough for water vapour to get through, but solid water won't get through.
Right.
So if you're sort of sweating in a rain suit, at least the vapor can get through, and it's called breathe. It breathes. So these will breathe.
Right.
Vortex has one layer of that Teflon. This has 2 layers of that Teflon to give it that high water column rating.
I'm going to try this on. I've been in the rain, session after session, talking about this.
So, Wackon. This is the bucket bass jacket.
All right.
They're not cheap.
Can you hold that? Is that all right?
No worries.
No, I know they're not cheap, but when you're out there and it's going to be the difference between a longer session and maybe that fish that...
So, fully waterproof zips.
Yep.
So you get the zip in and you do the zip up, but that's not the only thing you have to do up in here. So, sleeves.
Yep.
Show me how you fish.
Wow.
When you fish, how do your arms? So when it's not raining...
Might have it undone. Because I've got a mic in there too.
Yeah, so you don't want to cover your mic. So when you fish, how are your arms when you fish? You're winding your fish in.
I'm like that.
And if you're casting, your arms are going... So water can go up sleeves.
Got ya.
Okay?
Ah,
so,
right,
so
I'm with you.
this has got a neoprene sleeve, so
Yep.
you undo that. Sort of as tight as you want it, but not super tight, but just tight enough.
Tight as you
so
like
that'll
it.
Stop water going up your sleeve, and then that covers the door.
Got ya.
All of a sudden
Right.
there, your arms can be like this.
Yeah.
You get water coming up.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
Second thing is when it's raining and you're in your boat.
Yep.
Right, normally you got to take your cap off when your cap blows off in the boat. So
Yep.
you can zip this all the way up when it's down rain. Zip that all the way to the top. You know your mic's under there.
That's all right.
All the way to the top. All of a sudden, you go as fast as you like. It's not gonna fill full of air and
Got
blow
ya.
you.
Right.
So this will. It's called a full throttle hood.
Yep.
And it'll just push down there. You can actually pull this even tighter in so that aperture gets smaller with these things here. You can cinch it right up.
Yeah.
And so you end up with a shell which doesn't let any water in. The only water that can get in is so that hits your face and drop down.
Yeah.
I wear a mask over the top of it, so I'll wear a mask and then I am totally dry.
Got ya.
Even if I'm going 70 kilometres an hour on my backside.
Beautiful.
Now you put that with the bibs.
Yep.
The bibs are your long pants that go up to about here.
Yep.
And the rain is never going to get in.
Gold. Mate, I've wanted to try that on for a long time.
Yep. What size is that one there? So if you remember what size it is, so a lot of guys here trying on this weekend. That one's a large.
Yep.
So if you ever want to get one a large.
Now I know. That was good for me.
Yep.
Comfy, and you can feel the security in there once you're in there, and it is quite comfy. All the neoprene,
and when it's sort of in summer, if it's raining and it's warm up here, in the back here there's a vent. So every time you make a cast, you'll get a puff of cool air up the back here. So
rightio.
Give yourself to that.
Yep.
But because you're always standing upwards, it's never going to come back up.
Right. Got ya.
Anyway.
Beautiful, mate.
All the tournament guys love them because we're in open boats and they can't just go in when it's raining.
Yeah.
So we make the most sales of them when it's a real hitting down rain in a tournament.
Yeah.
People coming in their Savage Gear $200 rain suit from BCF.
Got ya.
Shivering and cold. And
I've had that experience.
Is happy as.
All right. Beautiful, mate. Thank you very much. That's fantastic. I've been wondering about that for a long time.
Good on you, mate.
You ripper. All right, well, there you go. Let's go and get some more lures happening. I'm racing around. It's closing, but I want to give you whatever I can get before close time. Kano Lures, big supporter, very early from the Mangrove Jack Anglers tournaments days. Let's go and see what he's got. Kano, how are you?
Hey, mate.
You good?
Yeah, good, mate.
How's your weekend been?
Yeah,
Has it been good?
Great. Yeah.
Right. What do you got here, mate?
Mate,
you got an award, eh?
Yeah, we won the Bibblers last night.
Right. Yeah. Beautiful. Have you got one there?
No, I just sold the last one.
Sold the last one, rightio. We're going to have a look. Is there any photos on your Facebook page that we can take a look at? I'll find some and throw it up on a video.
Yeah.
What else have you been selling this weekend?
Mate, it's I've just taken over Coddown Lures as well.
Oh, right. Yep.
Yeah, we cleaned out with the croakers.
Yep.
Yeah, sold quite a few of them.
Wow. Mate, you're finishers, eh?
Yep.
I've still got some of the ones from the early days of the MJA tournaments.
Yep.
What are you doing with that? That's amazing.
Yeah, mate, this is the new one. This is for your Jew and mackerel and things like that.
Yeah, beautiful.
The work there. Also,
God, they look amazing. Nice heavy construction, eh?
Yep, made out of silky oak.
Oh. God, that's epic, mate. And so what have you got there? Have you got like decals on that?
Yeah, all done in foil.
Right. That's awesome.
Yeah, the other ones we do is the Mocanes.
Yep.
Been doing well at the Bay, Harvey Bay, on your GTs and that. There.
Yeah. Okay. Nice.
They've been working well on.
How do people get your lures, Kano? There's you got your Facebook page on there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
just through Facebook is probably the easiest way, or
Yeah.
contact me by the phone number.
Yeah. Perfect, mate. So they can just text message you or something if they want to put an order in, eh?
Yeah, for sure, mate.
Wicked.
Yeah. But,
Oh, mate, that's gold.
That's another crazy looking thing we do.
Yeah.
The Kano bat.
Yeah, right.
It's all flocked. So
Right.
it's all,
Yeah, right.
yeah.
Oh, that's mad, eh?
Yeah.
And so, nice big cod?
Yeah, mate. It's like when your bats fall on the water. That's why it's called a Kano bat.
Yep.
It flutters along the water there.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, had quite a few strikes on that. That's a crazy little thing I did. Yeah, the Johnny
Wow.
Rotten.
Ah, wicked. Mate, I love your work. Beautiful finishes, eh?
All right.
Good stuff, mate.
Yep, no
and thanks
worries.
for offering your support with any comps too, mate. That's really good.
That's it. That's good.
I'll keep in touch with you about that.
100%, mate.
Yeah.
And I'll get you to take that with you and try it out for
Thanks
me.
a lot.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I've certainly got a good spot where I reckon I can throw that.
Awesome.
Cheers, mate.
Awesome.
All right, enjoy the rest of your weekend. All right, folks, I'm going to take you out here. We're going to have a look at my dream boat. You should see this thing. And Matty's got a heap of lures here. We'll have a quick look through his range. He's here every year and he looks after a lot of people who are chasing those bass in the impoundments. Let's see if we can get him for a quick chat. Finishing up. Well, I've caught you during pack up. Matt, is that all right? Mate, I've been telling you I'd come and see you for years, eh? You're busy enough, eh?
Yeah, we're very busy. We mainly really these days focus on the bass and yellowbelly market. Do a little bit with cod, but mainly bass and yellows.
Right.
It's what we've been known for 30 years.
Yep.
Spinnerbaits, blades, smackos, one of these is one of our biggest sellers ever. We have no dramas, selling plenty of those.
Okay.
Just something that's a little bit unique, a little bit different on the market. Been doing that for a few years.
Okay.
Ice jigs are back in with these dams being full.
Yep.
Ice jigs, before the guys take them.
Right.
Here,
Well, ice jigs are when I was about, maybe 20 odd years ago.
I was one of the guys that helped pioneer it. Still a great lure, and as I said, the biggest thing now is because these dams, we've had such good rain.
Yep.
All these dams are now full. Coming into winter time, these things have just been flying off the
Right.
shelf. Cannot keep enough of them
Wow.
in stock. So.
Okay.
Bit of a unique design. It's not, we're basically the only Australian company that makes them.
Right.
A lot of work goes into doing them. A little bit different than what you think they are, but
Yep.
they definitely work. Catch a lot of fish this time of year. Bass, golden perch, that sort of stuff.
Right, okay. So that's something that's trending for guys that are smashing good numbers.
Yep, as I said,
in the dams.
We've got those dams. As it gets cooler, those bass and yellows, they start schooling up in that deeper water.
Yep.
Ice jigs come to their own.
Wicked.
This is what we've been waiting for the last few years. With
Wow.
the water being high,
Rightio.
that'll really start being
Okay.
a big thing for us. Well, it has been for the last couple of months, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, rightio.
So yeah, we've had a really good show, mate. Garmin stuff went through the roof, as it always does.
Yep.
Sort of synonymous with everything that's going on with freshwater now.
Yeah.
Live scope, doing things like that.
Yeah.
So
I've heard you talking. I got in here late, like on that night we were setting up, and you were on the phone helping someone through how to set things up and fixing problems for people.
Yeah, we've done it all. I think first up this morning, 5 o'clock this morning, did a guy down at Ballarat.
Looking after blokes that have got the setup and want to dial it in,
mate,
or?
when do we go fishing? We go fishing on weekends.
Yeah.
That's when we do it, and it's a big investment. It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
And you want to know that. Yeah, it's one thing to buy it, but if you don't know how to use it,
Right.
doesn't matter what brand that is.
Yeah.
Whether it's a Hummingbird, the Ranch, Raymarine, whatever that is.
Yeah.
If you don't know how to use it, why'd you buy it?
Mm.
Our philosophy has always been, and being a guide for all those years, I don't do as much guiding anymore. I don't need to. So now it's about showing people what we learnt.
Right.
And that's where live scopes come into it. And as I said,
Yeah.
for me, it's just as been working 7 days a week for the last 30 years. So if somebody's going to ring on a Saturday or a Sunday, it makes no difference to me.
Right.
So
Gold.
That's what we've done.
Mate, thanks a lot. I've been meaning to see you.
It's all right, mate.
See your
We've
gear. I
been,
know you're as busy as it comes.
We sold a lot of lures again this year. We do every year, and
Yeah.
just keeping it real. And that's
Yeah,
just
good.
what we've been doing.
Great. All right, folks, that's all I've got. I reckon I've been around as many as I can. A lot of people have closed up, but hopefully that gives you a little bit of a sneak peek into what goes on here. There is a ton of stuff every year. If you've missed it, haven't been here, you've got to make sure it's in your calendar next year. The Australian Lure, Fly and Outdoors Expo at Fernvale Showgrounds. There's a whole lot of stuff coming on this channel, by the way. There's new lure launches. I've got stuff for Jackson Barra coming in the next few weeks. AFTR's coming up. It's all happening. I'll see you in the next one.